Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pay-Per-Review. I'm your host, gracious as always, War Machine MJ, joined by my partner in crime, Rodimus Prime.
What's up?
And we hope you guys had a very, very merry Thanksgiving. I know I did.
Me too.
Pretty much ate, slept, went back to work. Night shift.
Well, for you, day shift.
Day shift for him.
Yeah, but either way.
Anyway, we're here to talk about two shows that came before Thanksgiving, before this fucker's birthday. Happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Anyway, we're here to talk about NXT Takeover Canada and WWE Survivor Series in Canada.
Yeah, basically the WWE took over Canada. Takeover was a pretty awesome show. Survivor Series, pretty good, but if you would have asked me personally, who would I take for the past weekend, I'd give the win to Takeover.
You would take over Survivor Series.
Right. Good win. Good win.
And so, let's go ahead and start with NXT Takeover Canada.
Like I said, this was a pretty good show. Both shows are at the Air Canada Center in Toronto. Takeover was the first show of the weekend, so let's just jump right into the review, shall we? The first match was the Perfect 10.
Ty Dillinger versus Glorious Bobby Roode.
And trust me, when we tell you that the entrance for Bobby Roode was beyond glorious, it was beyond glorious. And we felt the gloriousness of Bobby Roode. And like I was telling this guy, and like many others said, there was no way that this match could not start first, being that both guys are from the same city, same country. They were the hometown boys. And basically, the match started off with some one-upsmanship, so to speak.
Well, I would say that. The match started off with Ty Dillinger just beating circles around Bobby Roode.
Yeah, Bobby Roode, he came back with the defensive part of the match, and he got the win basically. He was definitely glorious in Toronto. This match lasted 16 minutes, 28 seconds. It gets a 3.5.
Either way, this match was impressive.
Definitely impressive.
And Ty Dillinger got a standing ovation, post-match. Just Air Canada Center was just lit up.
They were lit for both guys, but afterwards, like he said, Ty got a standing ovation. And I think now, after all these years being in developmental, he needs to be on the main roster. Bring this guy up. They got to. Moving on, the next match was the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. It was the Authors of Pain being led by WWE Hall of Famer Paul Ellering, and they were taking on TM61.
Now, the fun part about this match was Paul Ellering was suspended in the crash cage above the ring.
Yes.
Couldn't provide any moral support. He couldn't, powwow. He couldn't interfere in the match.
Yeah, it was about 12 to 15 feet above the ring, but he had to watch his young lions fight TM61 for the trophy, and this was a little bit of a slow match, a good match indeed. Who was it, Shane Thorne that did the flip?
Yeah, Shane Thorne.
Yeah, Shane Thorne did the flip off the scaffold.
I was impressed with Nick Miller just throwing those guys around like it was no problem.
Yeah. I was impressed with both guys, for that matter.
Oh, yeah.
Reminded me of when they had that rivalry with, not Officer Pain, but American Alpha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. But during the match, getting close to the end of the match, Paul Ellering had slipped a chain to the ring, and who was it? Razor Akam?
I think so, one of them.
Yeah, one of them anyway. He was going to hit one of the guys from TM61, but the chain got thrown into the crowd. Luckily, nobody got hurt.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but they got the win with the last chapter. And the Authors of Pain are your 2016 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic champions. This match lasted 8 minutes, 20 seconds. And I decided to give this match a 3. Well, we decided to give this match a 3.
I mean, the other fun part about this match was these two teams were the two teams that, both of us had picked to go all the way. But his team won. So.
Yeah. But not to take anything away from TM61, they definitely had a strong showing. But the Authors of Pain, AOP, got the trophy this year, so Hopefully they'll bring it back next year. We'll see how it turns out.
I mean, I was reading an article the other day that just, is singing all the praises about this tournament. Everything has been done right. They've even, executed perfect debuts like Sanity.
Yeah.
That could have gone sideways.
Yeah, definitely.
One handled right.
Now, speaking of tag teams, this was pretty much the match of the night. DIY challenging the Revival, Scott Dawson, and Dash Wilder, the Revival for the NXT. Yeah, Dash and Dawson,
there you go.
as Enzo and Cass used to say, for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And when we say this was match of the night and this was match of the year candidate, trust me, if you missed Takeover, you need to go watch this match.
Now, this match, this match type was pretty much NXT's calling card. 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah, not to forget it was 2 out of 3 falls.
Every time they have done this match, they have put on a fucking clinic.
Yes.
Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. American Alpha versus the Revival.
I mean, pretty much this match was just like all the other matches, and even the early NXT days, way before, Dusty Classic, all that stuff. This match basically told a story. They were showing the previews for the match. Gargano and Ciampa said this was our last shot. You thought Brooklyn was something. Wait till you see what we do tonight. And everybody, 10 to 12,000 people in that building were on their feet for this match. And I got to give kudos to the Revival. They definitely pulled it out. But DIY, I love that double submission at the end of the match in the middle of the ring. That was just incredible.
Perfect spot.
Perfect spot. And me personally, it brought tears in my eyes because I love the match.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking amazing.
It was sad to see it end, but it was such a great match. DIY got the win 2-1.
Yes. This match lasted 22 minutes 15 seconds, beyond 5 out of 5. This was just marvelous. Like I say, 10. 10. Yes. And like I said, it's not just match of the year in NXT and WWE. It's definitely one of the match of the year candidates in the wrestling business this year. So again, go on the network and check that out. Very marvelous match.
Now, one of my favorite spots from that match was where the Revival tried to do DIY's Meet Me in the Middle.
Yeah.
Signature move. And DIY countered with the Revival Shatter Machine. I love that.
I love the first Shatter Machine because that was brutal what they did on Gargano.
That was
pretty brutal. But again, beyond 5 out of 5, just an all-around great match. 2 good tag teams in the business right now.
Oh, yeah.
The next match was for the NXT Women's Championship. It was the return of Mickie James, making her WWE return in, 6 years? 5, 6 years?
5, 6,
yeah, somewhere. And she took on the Empress of Tomorrow, the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka.
Now, first of all, kudos and props to Mickie James because she did not look like she lost a step.
No. Not a step lost. Now, these two definitely played some one-upsmanship. A lot of technical moves in this match, but these two... Oh, not just technical moves. Mind games, too.
Yeah,
that's what I meant by one-upsmanship. Mind games. They definitely played mind games with each other, and both had a strong showing. They were trying to one-up each other. Asuka ended up winning by submission, so she tapped out Mickie James. And, Mickie James, like he said, hasn't lost a step since leaving WWE. Wherever she's been, she's just been on point. And after the match, Mickie stuck out her hand in congratulations, sportsmanship. And Asuka raised the title like, yeah, I'm the queen around here in NXT. I'm the one that beat a legend. So, Mickie got the standing ovation afterwards, but it was a very good match. This match lasted 13 minutes, 7 seconds. Again, Asuka winning by submission, retaining the championship. 3 out of 5.
Now, I felt like the ending was kind of cut short.
Yeah.
Like, usually she gets the full Asuka lock in before somebody taps or passes out.
Mm-hmm.
She just got like, what was it, rear naked chicken wings, something like that?
Yeah, some kind of like a Bob Backlund.
She got like half of it locked in, and Mickie was tapping out. So I felt like that ending was kind of rushed.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, it was a great match. Though there is speculation about Mickie James returning. Triple H said in the post Takeover interview that she's welcome to come back anytime. Ball's in her court.
Yeah, and if WWE plays their cards right, I think they should give her a contract because, like we were saying it again, she hasn't lost a step. I mean, she's not one of these females that just come in and that's just fallen off. She's basically held her own for as long as she's been in the business, and so has Asuka, whether it's Japan, America, wherever. These two women definitely held their own. So.
Oh, and if they sign her, I could see a lot of good matches. Like two that stick out in my mind is her versus Sasha Banks, or her versus Bayley.
Well, I was just going to ask you, if they decide to give her a contract, which brand do you want her on? And besides the women you just named, what's one match you would like to see?
I'd say you put her on Raw because I feel like the Raw division is kind of shallow.
Yeah.
And one match aside from the other two versus Alexa Bliss.
I'd say her versus Charlotte.
Really?
Yeah, I think that would be a good one.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm like you. I'd put her on Raw because SmackDown Women's Division's good. Or what about her and Becky?
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be a great match.
But anyway, the women's division on Raw is kind of shallow, kind of eh.
It's like the shallow end of the kiddie pool.
Yeah, definitely.
Except for a kiddie pool is always shallow.
Yeah, true. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. It was for the NXT Championship. Samoa Joe, he was out for blood. He wanted that NXT Championship so bad. He was taking on the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style. And before we get into this match, Nakamura and those damn violins.
Nakamura and those fucking violins. They just keep getting better and better.
I was telling him earlier, if you were to ask me which entrance was best, I like both of them, but of course I got to give it to Bobby Roode because it was just glorious. But like I said, Samoa Joe, he told Regal, give me Nakamura or hand me my championship. This rivalry has just been great from top to bottom.
I thought at times that whenever Joe would call out Regal, it was a bit corny.
Yeah.
Like how he would just yell out Regal and got cornier and cornier.
Yeah, but I mean, he just made Regal look like a complete fool.
Yeah.
I mean, especially that contract signing. He just made him look like a complete fool, and Regal was just like...
I don't know, the best promo was Joe was demanding Regal to, give him Nakamura the belt.
Yeah.
And Regal's just like, well, I haven't talked to Shinsuke, and, Shinsuke does whatever he wants, so it's out of my hands.
Yeah, and then Shinsuke came back, and it was on from there.
Just whooped his ass.
But right out of the gate, these two just came at each other.
I mean, usually Nakamura comes down to the ring, and he does his fun little games.
Yeah.
He was all business.
Yeah, all business, no play, and so was Samoa Joe. But like I said, these two just came right out of the gate. Back and forth match.
Just some stiff shots.
Stiff shots all the way around, and
once again, Joe got cut open right there.
I thought it was like right here.
No, it was on the inside of the eye.
Oh, okay. Well, it kind of looked like it was right here, but I did see that. But anyway, he got hit with a couple Kinshasas, and outside the ring, he got a Kinshasa in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And referee was checking on him, and he hit Shinsuke with a low blow, threw him in the ring, hit him with the Muscle Buster, and Samoa Joe became the new NXT champion, basically silencing the crowd in Toronto.
Becoming the first ever two-time NXT World Champion.
Yep, definitely. The first ever two-time champion. Like he said, like he told Regal, give me Nakamura, give me my title. He got the title. He got both. In about a week or so, these two are going to face off in Japan, the rematch for the NXT Championship, as NXT is on tour in Japan. So that should be another great match. The match in Toronto lasted 20 minutes, 12 seconds. It gets a 4. Overall, like I said, the show was great. 5 matches, just fantastic. Superstars and matches of the night. Superstars of the night go to Bobby Roode, Ty Dillinger, DIY, Samoa Joe, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Pretty much the whole card.
The whole card.
The whole card gets...
The whole roster.
Yeah, the whole roster gets superstar matches of the night because, again, neither match was just boring. It was just an all-around great match. Still, not a bad takeover.
Not a bad takeover, but as far as matches of the night go, I felt like the finals to the Dusty Classic was just slow. It was a good match, but it was, pacing was slow. But out of all the matches on the card, the 2 out of 3 falls just... it shone better than the others.
Yeah, it just pretty much raised the bar for the tag team division in NXT. Not only that, the main roster, because I saw a lot of people on social media saying that Survivor Series had to come with it. And you know what? Let's just jump right into it. But before we do, overall, TakeOver gets a 4.5.
It was glorious.
It was definitely glorious, and it was definitely worth the watch. Now let's talk about Survivor Series. Did you watch the pre-show?
No, I didn't watch it.
No, I didn't either. I was actually going to watch it, but we're not going to rate the pre-show matches.
But like, we were on our way to pick you up from... Well, I was on my way to pick you guys up, so we can come down here and watch it.
Yeah. But the pre-show matches had two matches. Wait, yeah, anyway, the pre-show had 2 matches. I kind of worried a bit.
First was a 6-man tag team. It was Rich Swann, TJP, and Noam Dar?
Yeah.
Noam Dar versus...
Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, and Arya Daivari.
Thank you, because I kind of froze up and forgot who the other guy.
TJP, Rich Swann, and Noam Dar won that match. Then the second match was Kane versus Luke Harper. And Kane won. So not much to say there.
I thought Harper would have won.
No, Kane won.
Damn it, Harper should have won.
Yeah. And by the way, the pre-show was 2 hours. The main show was 4 hours. So that's 6 hours in total.
Well, it is their big show.
Yeah, it's one of the big 4. But anyway, let's get on to the main card, the matches that we watched. Before we get into the first match, they made it out to be fantasy warfare, but we called it brand warfare. SmackDown versus Raw. It
was brand warfare, but the fantasy warfare aspect was Goldberg, Lesnar. That's not fantasy warfare, because that happened. That is rematch.
Yeah. Yeah. And basically, not only that, they revolved the show around Goldberg versus Lesnar. Not only that, the brands, the Raw versus SmackDown stuff.
They didn't advertise that as much. Like,
well, yeah.
All the promotional stuff was centered around that rematch.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of felt like that the whole SmackDown vs. Raw is just like side story.
Yeah, well, they did promote Survivor Series really good. I'll give them that.
They promoted it, as it should be. One big 4 show.
They just didn't make it out to be like some rinky-dink pay-per-view with a name.
Like wrestling.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But anyway, let's get right back into the swing of things. The first match that kicked off Survivor Series, it was the first of 3 Raw versus SmackDown elimination matches. It was the women's side of things, the 5-on-5. Team Raw was led by the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
Her partners were Bayley, Nia Jax. Who?
I just said yay.
Oh, Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox.
Yay. I guess I'm Alicia.
Yeah.
I guess.
Team Raw was led,
Team SmackDown.
Team SmackDown, thank you, was supposed to be led by his unfavorite friend, Nikki Bella.
Boo!
The SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, and Naomi. Now, my thing is this, before we get into this, why is it that every elimination team had a champion as captain, but not SmackDown?
I don't know why. But
I do think that was kind of stupid.
But no, they did fix that because the new team captain was Natalya, who should have been in the fucking team in the first place.
Yeah, while Team Raw was already in the ring waiting for Team SmackDown, they played it out like Nikki got hurt. Natalya was like, put me in, coach, put me in. So Daniel Bryan was like, okay, you're in the match. She took Nikki's place. So this was a good match, a decent match to start off the show.
It's pretty decent.
I can't remember all who got eliminated. So.
Let's see. On the Raw side, it just came down to Charlotte and Bayley.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch, she was just left for Team SmackDown just to sum all this up, and Team Raw got the win.
Bayley got the win. Post-match, Charlotte beat down on Bayley.
Yeah, basically trying to steal the spotlight and say, hey, I'm the champion, I'm the captain, I rule this team. And so it looks like we're going to see something there later on down the line between Bayley and Charlotte.
Boo, Charlotte.
But again, Team Raw won. This match lasted 17 minutes 30 seconds. We gave this match a 3.5.
It was decent and it was slow.
Yeah, decent, slow. At least it didn't put us to sleep.
Yeah,
we can say that. The next match was for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Now, originally it was going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Sami Zayn, but The Miz won again for the 6th time. I've literally lost count, but they say the 6th time. Anyway, if Sami Zayn were to win, then the Intercontinental Championship would go to Raw. This was going to be a good match. I'll give it that. The Miz did have a strong showing, as much as I despise him.
No, I would actually say that this match was great.
Yeah.
Like, it lived up to the standards that The Miz has been setting for himself lately.
Yeah, he's definitely, I feel like, I don't know how you feel about it, but he's definitely played the heel role more than any other heel in WWE right now.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what brand he's on, he's definitely played that heel role, and it fits him perfect.
I mean, like I've told them before, he can never be a face.
Yeah. Well, he was, but
he was a face one time, and it was terrible.
Well, I wouldn't say it was terrible. It was just short-lived.
It was terrible, and it was campy. Yeah. But he plays the heel card so much better because he's such a despisable douchebag.
Yes, trust me. As much as I talk about The Miz, he's definitely dislikable. But I'll give him credit. He's definitely a good heel.
Yeah, I mean, he's able to convince this misfit to get on board.
Anyway, now, like we said, this was a good match until the ending. Sami Zayn, you might as well say he had the match won.
Yeah.
Until Maurice grabbed the ring hammer, the bell hammer, and rung the bell, and everybody looked confused like what happened. And The Miz, because of his wife, got the win, got the advantage. He's still the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn, the next night on Raw, supposedly got punished. And Mick basically didn't want to say it, but it was basically Stephanie's idea. He had to suffer the ramifications as he got his ass whooped by Braun Strowman.
Yeah, he got fed to the Strowman.
Yeah, he got fed to the sharks, and he didn't come out alive. Yeah. Mick had to stop the match. But anyway, The Miz won 14 minutes, 5 seconds. I was going to give this match a 3, but I decided to bump it down to a 2.5 because of the ending. I didn't like the ending.
I would have kept it at 3 because it was a great match up until the ending.
Yeah. But moving on, it was the tag team edition of Raw versus SmackDown, 10 versus 10. It's a lot of teams in this match. Team Raw was led by the WWE Tag Team Champions on the Raw side, The New Day.
Rocks.
Yes. And their partners were Cesaro and Sheamus, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and the Flaming Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much to say. Team SmackDown was led by their Tag Team Champions, Heath Slater and Rhino. Their partners were the Usos, American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and Breezango.
Breezango, short-lived.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going on with their outfits, but
they're supposed to be fashion police. They were handing people out tickets that had UGA written on it.
Again, like he said, short-lived.
Oh my God!
But
why?
I literally forgot Breezango even still existed.
Yeah, I did, but why do they have this gimmick?
Listen, I would take Breezango. I'm not a fan of Breezango. I would take them over the Shining Stars any day of the week.
Debatable.
Fuck the Shining Stars.
Again, debatable. I don't know which one's worse, though.
Well, however y'all feel about it. But anyway, like you said, Breezango got eliminated first. This was an okay match.
It was really good. A lot of great spots.
Yes. It came down to the Usos for SmackDown versus Cesaro and Sheamus for Raw. The New Day got eliminated.
Yeah, that was the big shocker. New Day got eliminated first.
Yeah, well, no, Breezango did.
Well, I meant for Raw.
They got
eliminated early on.
Yeah. But like you said, a lot of great spots, a lot of stuff going on, so to speak. That bro kick by Sheamus, though.
Yeah, oh, God.
That was, I think it was Jay who was going for the super kick.
It was one of those Usos, like, they were about to kick Cesaro in the face while he had the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And Sheamus came out of nowhere with that bro kick.
And just hit him with the bro kick. Team Raw got the win thanks to Cesaro and Sheamus.
At this point in the program, Raw was 2-up on SmackDown.
Yeah, definitely. This match lasted 18 minutes, 55 seconds. I was going to give this match a 3, but I'm going to give it a 3.5. Because of Sheamus. Because of Sheamus and that damn bro kick, though. That was a brutal bro kick. I got to give him that.
Did you ever think that you would actually give a match with Sheamus up points because of Sheamus?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I can't remember the last time I actually gave a good rating with Sheamus in a match.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because, I mean, he had some good matches, but it's been a while. But
yeah,
that was a good match. All right, the next match after that was the Cruiserweight Championship match. It was the Brian Kendrick representing Monday Night Raw, taking on Kalisto representing SmackDown. If Kalisto were to win, the entire Cruiserweight division went over to SmackDown. And
Kalisto would have been the new Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, had it not been for one Baron Corbin. Now, before we get into that, it turned out to be a good match. A lot of good spots in that match.
Yeah, it didn't, no, I felt like it kind of suffered the same fate as all the Cruiserweight matches go. Like, it was on at a bad time.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a little bit more attention than the last T.J. Perkins, Brian Kendrick match.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got more attention, but they didn't get as much as they needed.
Yeah.
But that's going to be fixed when 205 Live goes
Yeah, it's next Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I read somewhere 205 Live is going to be 45 minutes long every week.
It's going to be 45 plus commercials. So it's going to be the same length as NXT. I welcome it.
And
1 hour shows are always good.
Yeah, and that means Talking Smack is going to be pushed back a bit. But either way, we're ready for 205 Live next week on the WWE Network. The Cruiserweight match is Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swann. But getting back to this match from Survivor Series, Baron Corbin came in. He still has his beef with Kalisto. He cost Kalisto the match.
He attacked Brian Kendrick first, and then he just beat down on Kalisto.
Yeah, hit him within the days. The Brian Kendrick did win, however, by disqualification. I wish there was an actual winner. I somewhat didn't like Baron Corbin interfering.
No.
I gave this match a 2.
I did like that backstage segment between Corbin and Brian.
Yeah, Brian was really pissed. He said, "I'm going to deal with you on Tuesday." I don't know what happened because I didn't watch SmackDown. But, you know, he was very pissed.
Well, what happened was he booked he had him face off against Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And Kane won because Kalisto ruined it for Corbin.
Oh, he got payback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they set up the chairs match for TLC.
Oh, okay. So, I think that would be a good match. I'm just ready for that rivalry to be over.
Let this be the end.
Yes. Anyway, this match...
Before you finish it, like, let me borrow a little bit. End of rivalry there. End of match, end of rivalry, end of days.
Mm-hmm.
Go home. There we go.
Isn't that what Saxton said?
It's either Saxton or...
David Otunga.
No, it was before Otunga. It's either Saxton or Marlowe.
Yeah. In the match, in the rivalry, in the day. Just let this video end, period. This match lasted 12 minutes, 25 seconds. It gets it 2.
Yeah, it was sad because it was such a good match.
Yeah.
Finally got a little bit more attention, and then they had to ruin it with story.
Yeah. Now, here's a match that was very good. A very good match. It was the single elimination match, the top guy's side, Raw versus SmackDown. Team Raw was led by what?
Match of the night.
Oh yeah, match of the night.
Match of the night.
Definitely. Team Raw was led by the WWE Universal Champion. I almost said US. The Universal Champion
and his best friend,
Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. That was so funny.
Okay. The story is the video package where, they were building up to this match and, they were naming off the people on the team. It showed Kevin Owens WWE Universal Champion. Chris Jericho, Kevin's best
friend.
His
best friend. Like, God.
It's just like you're a 9-time Intercontinental Champion, first undisputed champion. Fuck that. You're just his best friend.
His best friend. And
friend-zoned.
Their partners were the U.S. champion Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, and Braun Strowman.
Yep.
And Team SmackDown was led by the WWE.
The champ that runs the camp.
The face that runs the place. The WWE World Champ AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt. Now, before we get into this match, congratulations to Randy Orton on the birth of his baby girl. Her name is Rose. Nice name. But
you forgot somebody in the match. The SmackDown mascot was James fucking Ellsworth.
Cinderella. I love that line that Carl Anderson had against James Ellsworth. God, I can't stand this guy right now.
Like, he can never have a glass jaw.
Like I told him and Malcolm, WWE has given me somebody to hate more than The Miz, and his name is James fucking Ellsworth. Damn it. But anyway, before I get in this match, I want to talk about Raw for a minute. They played it up like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho were going to end their friendship.
Oh, I thought we were going to wait on that.
Oh, well, yeah, we can wait on that.
Okay.
But anyway.
But I actually remember the order of eliminations in this match.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Braun Strowman was first eliminated because, he didn't make the 10 count after getting RKO'd through a fucking table.
Well, he got RKO'd, then got elbowed through the table.
Okay. I forgot about the elbow. Yeah. He got elbowed through the table. He got counted out because James Ellsworth held him until the 10th count.
I was so glad that... Who?
I got it wrong first. First elimination, Dean Ambrose. Eliminated by Braun Strowman because of AJ being a jealous prick. Being a jealous champ that runs the camp.
Face that runs the place.
Braun Strowman was eliminated second. Honorable mention, James fucking Ellsworth got destroyed.
Yes, I was so happy.
By Braun Strowman. Elimination number 3 was Kevin Owens. He got disqualified because he smacked AJ Styles with the list. And
Chris Jericho was finna get hit with a Styles Clash, like he said, KO, hit him with the list. Papers went everywhere.
And then Jericho was the next elimination because he got RKO'd.
Yeah.
And pinned. Then the next elimination would be... it was
Shane McMahon.
It was Shane McMahon. He went for coast to coast. Roman Reigns came out of the corner, speared him, and his head hit the canvas like a basketball.
Yeah, Shane ended up getting a concussion. Thank God it was just a concussion. He didn't, it wasn't like a neck injury. But I think Roman came down.
Yeah, he hit him at the wrong angle.
Yeah, because it really did look brutal.
But he got helped out. Randy Orton broke character. He told Shane's wife and kid, he's going to be okay.
That was good. That was
good guy Randy looking after his peeps.
But when Roman pinned Shane, you saw Shane's shoulder was kind of up, and the referee stopped the count.
He was supposed to carry on through the match, but the next elimination was AJ Styles, who got shield powerbombed through a table.
Yeah,
Ambrose came back and helped out Reigns and Rollins.
Now, before Shane had got eliminated, he was trying to break it up between Dean and AJ, but that didn't work. Like he said, we saw a mini Shield reunion. The crowd went nuts. I went nuts. And then, AJ got powerbombed through the table, and it was cool. I loved it.
And then it came down to Roman Reigns and Rollins versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton.
Now, before we get into that, my pad though, that arcade.
Yes. Okay.
Please explain.
It was Rollins and Wyatt as the legal men. Bray Wyatt was down. Rollins was about to go for his frog splash. That perfect frog splash that it is.
And before you get into that, he said, "I see it from afar. I can already see."
I saw it. Yeah, I was just sitting there.
And I could too, but he pointed it out before I did.
I was just like, I know where this is going. Randy Orton, out of nowhere, catches Seth Rollins in the middle of that frog splash. RKO's him straight down to the ground. Rod was so excited by that. He dropped an ass load of weight on his tablet.
Oh my God. We went crazy, but I went the craziest. If you go on our social media, our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, you'll see what we're talking about. My pad got RKO'd by my ass.
No, your pad got real cheeky.
Yeah, but yeah.
You can see the round crack.
I mean, you can see the crack. Like, I couldn't even unlock it when I got home. I couldn't, yeah. It's basically dead now because I'm going to have to get it fixed. But, again, go on our social media, at WonderShop256. You'll see what we're talking about.
Shameless plugging. Anyway,
yeah.
Because of that, Rollins got eliminated. And then it came down to Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton picking up the win with the assist of Luke Harper. Randy Orton actually, he took a spear for Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray basically sacrificed him, but...
No. Orton just, like, shoved him out of the way.
Yeah.
Like,
it kind of looked like Bray pushed him, but...
No, like, Bray was about to get hit, Orton just, like, shoved him.
Yeah.
And then he took the spear.
But anyway, Team SmackDown won.
Yay!
Yeah, so it was 2-1. So they basically pulled this one out their rear ends. This match lasted. Hold on. This match lasted a little long. Being that this pay-per-view was 4 hours, this match lasted 52 minutes 55 seconds.
Hey, I'm not complaining. That was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're not complaining. It gets a 4 out of 5. Yeah. Match of the night. Now this match.
This match was surprising.
It was basically brand warfare, so to speak.
Brand warfare? What?
Well, unbrand warfare.
It was the rematch.
Yeah, it was the rematch, basically. Well, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway,
I wonder where you were going with this.
Yeah, it was unbrand warfare. It was a rematch, basically, from WrestleMania 20. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. They hyped it up. Better hype than it was 12 years ago. Better match than it was 12 years ago. At least they weren't standing around huffing and puffing and talking smack against each other for 5 minutes.
Now, I will admit this. I got kind of confused on the, where they were going for this. They kept promoting it. I wondered if they were promoting the hell out of Survivor Series or promoting the hell out of 2K17.
Yeah.
But, lo and behold, they were doing both.
Yeah. And, again, they promoted Survivor Series very, very well.
Yeah. This match, however, was overhyped for the outcome.
Now, before we get into this match, they, had the entrances. Of course, Brock, bouncing around the pyro, all that stuff. They did the old school, original Goldberg entrance with the police escorting them to the ring. Crowd went nuts. They did the Goldberg chant. Then we had the match. Brock pushed him in the corner. Goldberg pushed him off, and Brock was just like, the fuck?
And then he ate 2 spears and a jackhammer.
Yeah, and we were just like, this is it? And the crowd was just, they showed the crowd shots.
It was like the WrestleMania guy when Undertaker got beat.
Yeah.
Now, I was real generous with this match. I guesstimated this was a good 3 minutes, counting entrances. But Rodimus, what was the official time on that?
The official time for this match was 1 minute and 26 seconds. So you were about a minute or so off.
Yeah. But it's not bad surprise, but I was just like, I was confused on how to take it because they just hyped the shit out of it, and then it's just 1 minute 34 seconds, and it's over.
Yeah, I mean, we were just stunned, like, what the fuck? Like, again, this was better than 20. This was better than WrestleMania 20. Stone Cold wasn't there. They weren't walking around pacing the ring for 5 minutes. This was just it. The crowd went crazy. The crowd was stunned. Goldberg's wife and son, his son finally got to see him wrestle. He finally got to see his dad wrestle. He came in with his shirt off. I don't know what was up with that, but
I think Heyman had like a mini seizure because he's just like frozen in place.
Yeah, because I don't know. It was shocking, but I'm not gonna rate this match.
Yeah, we decided no rating because it was just...
Yeah, it was just like that.
Now, next night on Raw, Goldberg had announced that he's going back into the Rumble.
Yes.
And it's seems like they're either going back the way they did. Well, okay, what am I talking about? They are going back the way they did. Winner gets, no one contendership for their brand's championship.
Yeah.
But Goldberg's going to be playing for Raw, so he's going to get, a shot at the Universal. But there are plans for Brock versus Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Now, if they do this, this should be the blow-off between these two.
It should be the finale.
Yeah.
I mean, Goldberg would have more than enough time to train, to be ready, because that's why this match was short.
Yeah.
Goldberg wasn't, he was physically fit. He just had severe ring rust.
Yeah.
Not to mention he was also, not 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
but like we said, if it comes down to WrestleMania next year in Orlando, I think they should give this to Brock, because I mean he's down 2-0 to Goldberg. Give it to Brock. Yeah. Why not? Third time beat Sharp.
I mean, at least they could go out with this note that Goldberg came back, put in a shock, didn't lose on his first night back.
Yeah.
And I mean, as long as the last match was great.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I hear, Goldberg and Lesnar are kind of good friends outside the ring.
Yeah. So. I think a lot of people say that about Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though Lesnar says he hates people, a lot of people say he's really cool outside the ring.
I mean, he seems all right with like Stone Cold,
Yeah. Even The Rock.
And Undertaker.
Yeah. But anyway,
moving on.
Like going back to KO and Jericho, like I talked about earlier, they played it out on Raw during the highlight reel, like they were gonna break up, like KO was blamed for Jericho's list being everywhere. Then they blamed it on Roman Reigns. Seth came out there. Seth got a Universal Champion. I don't know why I keep saying one of U.S. titles.
Because it starts with a U.
Yeah, yeah. Those damn U's.
Because it starts with a U. And you suck. Stupid idiot.
You're a dummy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Seth got a Universal Championship match, but Jericho interfered when he wasn't supposed to, and KO got the win.
Seth's got a Universal Championship.
Yeah. But anyway, what else? I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the night, Raw pretty much, beat SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, and Goldberg, when he talked about entering the Royal Rumble, he said Stephanie asked him if you had one more title run in you. He was like, you bet your ass I do.
Yeah. But Raw got all 3 elimination matches. No, wait. They got 2.
They got 2-1. 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah.
2-1 on elimination matches. Singles matches, Raw and SmackDown both have 1 apiece. So Raw wins 3-2.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, Survivor Series was pretty good. They could have stepped it up a little more, but it was a good pay-per-view.
I mean, we called for a SmackDown sweep.
Yeah. Well, I actually called Team Raw on the women's side.
Well, yeah, like there was, some muddle, but, we mostly called SmackDown to win most matches.
Yeah.
But the good part about Survivor Series was the Fallout shows.
Yeah.
The Raw show was fantastic.
It definitely was.
It beat SmackDown out.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
and Raw's viewership went way up. I didn't look at the numbers, but viewership was pretty good this week.
Watch him piss it away next week. I don't know. SmackDown, from what I was told, was entertaining, especially with Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth finally becoming, a WWE superstar. He beat AJ Styles in a ladder match, and now AJ's got a put up or shut up a title match. This should be it for Ellsworth. AJ should just move on afterwards.
I have no words. I don't know what to say. James Ellsworth.
That name just kind of hits you on the chin, doesn't it?
Good one.
Thank you.
Good one. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish the conclusion. I have no other words for James Ellsworth.
All right, on to the wrap up.
Okay, superstars and matches of the night. Superstars of the night go to The Miz. Sami Zayn. Team Raw for the tag team match. Team Raw gets Superstars of the Night.
Raw Tag Team Division.
Yeah, Raw Tag Team Division. Single Elimination Team SmackDown. So those are your Superstars of the Night.
Special props to Randy Orton, who had
a
hell of an outing.
Yeah. And that RKO though.
Which one?
The one where I cracked my damn pad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I was being coy. I thought you were going to say yes. Because where he RKO'd Strowman through a table was pretty
cool.
And
that too.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Both of them were fucking
But anyway, matches of the night go to Team Raw versus SmackDown single elimination.
The top guys.
The tag team elimination match. And Sami Zayn versus The Miz.
Even though you rated it low, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match, but I hated the ending. Overall, Survivor Series gets a 3.
It's not bad. It definitely did not live up to all of its hype, but it lived up to enough.
Yeah, it was definitely a good show. Again, they definitely promoted it as a pay-per-view. I mean, something that it was worth watching.
Yeah, like they definitely promoted it the way a Big Four pay-per-view should be.
Yeah.
So, that sets the bar, reasonably high for the other shows.
Yeah. And the next pay-per-view, the next set of pay-per-views for Raw and SmackDown are Roadblock, which is on the...
Actually, the next one is TLC.
TLC, then Roadblock.
Yeah, because TLC is a week away.
Yeah.
Well, as of tomorrow, it will be a week away.
Yeah, it's on the 4th.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then Roadblock will be on the 18th, which is your birthday.
My birthday.
Happy
War Machine Day.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
But, yeah, those are the next set of pay-per-views. We will definitely do a preview and review. And also next Friday, cheap plug, Ring of Honor is going to have their pay-per-view. Final battle in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom. 2-bit matches on the card. Jay Lethal versus Cody Rhodes.
Oh.
And Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly for the world title.
Big matches. Ooh.
So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh, who you got to win those matches, though?
Both matches are going to be good.
I'm thinking Cody Rhodes beat Jay Lethal.
Yeah. I'll say it's going to be a very good one between Cole and O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly will get the best of Cole this time, and he'll win the world title for the first time.
Yeah. Hopefully Cole's out of bullets, though.
Yeah, but it'll definitely be too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet, because Bullet Club's going to be there.
Yep.
But anyway, let's go ahead and throw the usual plug party.
All right. You know us. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe to that goddamn button. Instagram.
Facebook.
I already said Facebook.
Oh.
Follow this idiot on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow this guy on Twitter. Follow that guy, even though you can't see him, on Twitter.
Oh, this is...
now, hell.
Well, damn, you just done came out of a coma?
No, he came out of the closet.
Yeah, because I heard you talking to Melissa out there.
Yeah, she was acting TV fix. What's up? White screws in here.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen to What Do I Know? I'm Just an Idiot.
On Podbean.
Yeah. Or, listen to this dummy.
Yeah. Quick, go ahead and drop your Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Crap, hold on.
Was it at Malcolm Robinson?
I think so, yeah.
M. Robinson 2. Is that it?
No, that's my PlayStation.
Fuck.
You were close, though.
It's close.
What is your Twitter handle?
WS War Machine MJ.
WS War Machine MJ. I still haven't followed y'all yet.
You got a fucking...
I haven't searched y'all yet.
I haven't done much, though.
Yeah.
I've notified people of strength. Shut up!
Oh, you sound like me now.
Yeah, but at least I put a little bit more explanation behind it.
Malcolm 568368825. Yeah, I know.
You can still change your handle, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, follow us on Twitter. Devin Cooks. Sarah with
her speed paints.
Speed paint.
It's in our tag team.
Yeah.
Of course, you can follow my channel. I've just uploaded a couple of stream sessions, so I'm working on.
But you got your own solo channel?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm still going to be working on WonderShop stuff. In fact, I've enabled monetization on here.
Really?
Yeah. So we're going to be running ads at the beginning, middle, and end of our videos, depending on the length. And we'll get paid for it every time, somebody actually sees it. So.
Yeah, nice. But, other than that...
let's see.
Gaming stuff?
Nothing on the Watchtower.
No.
But, as far as what we've got coming up, we got preview of tables, ladders, chairs, no fucking stairs.
Because fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so dumb. Why did they do that shit?
Because they don't.
Because Big Show's having fun.
Well, he's having fun that he lost weight.
Yeah. Good for him, though.
Yeah, no homo, but he looks pretty good. He said he's in the best shape he's been since '95.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean, the only thing he's missing is that giant mane of hair.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's go ahead and close this shite out. He's Rodimus Prime, and he is mainstream. Dummy, yeah.
Fuck you.
And I am War Machine MJ, and we will see you fuckers next time.
Or you'll make the list.
What list?
The list of Prime. Nigga. Fuck you.
You corny.